How do you feel after that, David? Is it joy? Is it relief? What are your feelings?
Joy.
Yeah.
Joy. Also, a great feeling that to win the first game in the new stadium was really important. I don't think we played back here for quite a wee while, and certainly in the league, so it was really good to get the first one in and get it out of the way. It was a bit up and down, but overall really pleased with the team, and played more like Everton, done a lot of good things, added a bit of quality to things which made a bit of difference at the right moments, and we had to do the Everton things which we have to do most seasons at different times in the game.
What was your message to the players at half time? Because obviously you had the lead, but Brighton had also had a few good chances as well.
Yeah, Brighton did. Brighton had a couple of chances, but look, that's football. I didn't think we were. If you'd asked me who would I want to play in the first home game of the season, I wouldn't have said Brighton, that's for sure, because of their ability to retain possession and make it very difficult for you to press them. I think most managers would say the same. Brighton are a very good side and have been for a long time.
And you played Barry over Beto to start with. What was the thought process, and how did you think he did?
Well, I said that I was disappointed we hadn't been scoring enough goals. I'd sort of hinted at that during the pre-season. I hinted at it the other night. So I introduced him earlier than I would have ideally have wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. And Jack Grealish was excellent as well on his first home game.
Yeah, really pleased with Jack. Done lots of good things. I don't know if he gave the ball away today. I don't know what the stats would say, but if he did, it was very rare. And he also got involved with a couple of important goals for us as well. So we've been looking for that different attacking options and flair, and he gave us something a little bit different today.
Just on Jack, I mean, obviously this is a day when there's so much more, but you can see how quickly the fans have taken him to the heart. You know, he did something after 2 minutes. He won the ball back with
down in the corner.
You know yourself how much this fan base has been aching for a player to embrace like him, and the signs that he gave today were unbelievably positive.
They were, and it was positive for the manager as well, because the manager's thinking, come on, are we going to? We all want the Jack Grealish, which we all know. But you don't play for the club, and you don't play in games if you've not got it, and Jack certainly got it. We need to get him to show it more. And I thought today we said to him, get at people, you get your licence to go and take people on and make things happen. But also the big thing is the ball carried for us, and as I said there in the first game, I don't know if he gave the ball away too often. When he did, he sort of retained the ball for us as well, which gave us a little bit more composure at different times. But his assist, especially the first one, was a little bit more of what you're hoping from him, and I hope he's got more of them to come.
Yeah. And can I ask, how did you feel this morning about the occasion yourself? Because it's obviously different to the test events and whatever.
Yeah, I think that it took me a wee while before, because look, I think it's in this industry what we get, and you boys get a chance to do it as well. Quite often, you go to nearly all the best stadiums in the world. You get to go to games, you go to Champions League finals, you see all the stadiums, you go to so many big games and big stadiums. But this felt different because of I thought it was more to do with the people who had put the work, the time, the effort into building this stadium today. And I was thinking more about them today. A lot of them not here, but a lot of them who maybe were the people who instigated it, found a way of getting the money, or whatever we had to do for this day to happen. So I think we shouldn't forget about those people, because they were really important.
I was going to say, did Bill come into your mind today?
Yeah, Bill would come into it as well, as much as many others who were involved in it, and trying to find a way of moving the club on, and finding where they thought the next steps were required. And I think this is a big step for Everton Football Club. And as I said, there'll be, and I use the word 100 years, so for 100 years there'll be different managers sitting here, and there'll be different pressmen here as well. But the stadium will be here, and what we need to do now is start the building of a strong team. And I don't know if we can get it done immediately, but we're going to try and fight to get the sort of building blocks down and good foundation for the club going forward.
David, was the licence that you gave Jack to go and cause trouble to opponents? Is that what you said to him?
I just want Jack to be what I think he can do. We want him to try and take people on and be positive, and he's got a great ability to keep the ball close to him and hard to take him off. So He done things. Look, we're getting to know him, Joyce, at the moment as well, and I'm getting to know him. Some of you might know him even more because you might have watched him even more. But I think the boy who we saw playing for Man City in the year they won the treble and different things is a really exciting player, and I hope we can get back. He was game for it. Didn't try to shirk anything. He didn't want off after 60 minutes. He didn't want anything like that. No chance. He wants to show that he's the real deal. And you know, you admire somebody who's saying, no, I'm going to. He probably has something to prove. I had something to prove, I think, over the years at different times, and I think sometimes it gives you that challenge what you have to try and be ready to take. Hopefully Jack is.
Could I just check on Dibling as well? Are you hopeful of getting that done in the next couple of days, or?
Well, look, I'm hearing that it's moving on, and hopefully it could happen. Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, David. Just a few words on James Garner's performance because of the goal, and also having to play at left back against Minter was pretty difficult. Yeah.
Well, if you think of the team what we've had to put out, probably the biggest thing for me is getting a result today. When we get half a botched team out in some ways, you know, we've got players missing who would be in. We're having to play players out of position. We're really short on defensive cover at the moment, and that's a problem for us because in the recent months or so we had Tarky in the hamstring, Jared, and so we've lost Miko as well. We lost Pato as well with injury as well. So we've been finding that we're really struggling defensively. We've been struggling probably since the end of last season, all through the summer, and we still are now. So Jimmy Gardner's performance was fabulous because I thought he played well on Monday night as well. I thought he'd done a great job. His versatility is so important to us. He's got the ability to score. He always has had. And he got a good goal. It's good because he's really a midfield player. So to get his first goal on the board today is great. We want more midfield players to start getting much more goals and wide players to be more creative and get assists, which Jack and Ellie done today.
Hi David, you
Hi
mentioned the defensive issues you've had and the injuries you've had. So how important is the last line of defence? Jordan Pickford, who made another penalty save today and was really there in the moments when you needed him.
Yeah, Jordan probably changed the outcome of the game possibly because they had gotten top at the time we were struggling, and if we had the sort of 20 minutes to play, I think maybe if they got the penalty, I think that'd have been a difficult period in the game for us. So he made an important save, but you shouldn't really be surprised because he's had that ability to make saves, and he made one today for us. Drives me mad at times, kicking it all over the place and whatnot, but ultimately they're there to use their hands, aren't they, and make saves, and he made a huge save today. Cheers, see you later.